Peace, world. It's another episode of the M Rec and Rip Show. Peace, Rip. How you?
Good, King. Talk to me.
Man, landscape looking a little suspect, but we here for the work, man. What's up with you?
Listen, man, we got a couple days left before we reach the end of 2025. So, yeah, let's feed the streets. People been waiting.
That's a fact. Let's cook up.
Yes, sir. Now, apparently, I see 50. He done mentioned Big Meech. Again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now, again,
Uh-oh.
for those who may not know, Big Meech, he broke his silence ever since the controversy with him and 50 Cent. A lot of people feel like 50 has ultimately ruined Big Meech and the BMF brand altogether. Okay, now, apparently, what we see here on the screen is a screenshot of Big Meech reaching out to the actor Khris Lofton, who plays on, what's the show again, Rick?
Power Force, the Tommy series, a.k.a. Jannard. He played the character Jannard. You know what I mean? That be hitting work. You know, or used to hit work. Matter of fact, he back to hitting work. He's off and on. He's a fiend. Bottom line.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Right. Well, apparently, Big Meech reached out to this actor asking like, yo, fam, let's work. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Of course, he sends a screenshot to 50 and he responds, not a chance, Demetrius. Damn. Now, of course, 50, he reacted to the screenshot. And in 50's post, he says, work on what? He's an actor. He don't want to sell dope, fool. You watching too much Force. Look at that.
Damn.
Shameless plug. You see that?
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, I know. Recently, I want to say about a month ago, Khris Lofton, he actually spoke about his loyalty to 50 Cent.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
pull that up for y'all so y'all can check this out right quick, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, pull that up.
Yes, sir.
This is how Big Meech should have kept it when Rick Ross pulled up on him.
Talk to me, King. Is homie wrong for moving like this, man? Is he moving very wise and strategic?
Nah, he's moving very wise and strategic, as you said. Because you know who you're dealing with. You know the beast you dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? That comes with dealing with a 50 Cent. Knowing the ramifications of, if I get caught following a nigga he got beef with, I could potentially mess up these bags, on this television series. Like now, that series been running, probably like almost 3 years now?
Definitely for a minute. Ever since, I guess, 50 and his situation with Stars, it's still been up in the air. But as you can see, he's still promoting the project. You get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you don't see as much promo from 50 directly due to the relationship he got with Stars. It's some type of conflict over there for whatever reason. You know what I mean? But with this situation, he was able to, use it with his troll tactics to promote the series. You know what I'm saying? And I would say smart move by Jannard. I know him as Jannard, the character that he plays on the Power Force shows. Like I said, he definitely he got it, man. I ain't gonna front. He's very entertaining. I think he's one of the stars of the show outside of Tommy. You know what I'm saying? I think he shines bright. And also it shows that he really take this loyalty thing real serious. And also, I think everybody learned from Little Meech and Big Meech in their situation with 50 and messing up that generational wealth by standing next to the wrong person, like a Rick Ross. You dig what I'm saying? So,
I mean, but this now you seen how, right now, if Meech is working, reaching out on the back end, man. I mean, it seems as if 50 out here in his own way, he kind of starving them out.
That's a fact.
Because now people don't even want to associate themselves with him if they got, a situation already involved with 50.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate because, look, somebody done photoshopped this picture. But damn, Rose. They dirty, man. They dirty.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking at Ross like, yo, where's the situations? Because
exactly
that one photo op, and it was all for nothing because they shut the whole event down and everything. I mean, damn, was it worth it?
It wasn't worth it. And I want to say this, and if you know, you probably know this. I broke that story before anybody caught on to what was going on. When, Little Meech posted the flyer of the welcome home concert for Big Meech. I said, yo, this ain't gonna fly with 50. And, salute to the Rec Mob. Shouts to the whole Detroit. It was some homies from Detroit that, disagree with me. Nah, Rec. Yo, Big Meech is a boss. Nah, he ain't like Tony Yayo and all that. I said, all right, we gonna see in a couple of days or a week or so. Sure enough, it was a couple of days. I think he posted he was throwing hints out. He posted like the Roten picture.
Yeah, first. I mean, listen, this is how evil he was. He waited until he was almost that time. People, paid their money, bought tickets. They done book flights, hotels. Everybody's planning to pull up, and you get this sudden cancellation.
Nigga cut the water off.
Come on. And, again, we haven't really heard much from Meech. Just last month, let me pull this up for y'all. This is the first time we actually heard from Meech ever since his falling out with 50 Cent.
Correct.
Let me pull that up for y'all. Gotcha. Let's hear what Meech had to say, man. His first interview since his fallout with 50 Cent. Let's check this out right quick, y'all.
On the table, out in the world, like people got to go back 20, 30 years ago, and it wasn't as many superstars, athletes, or entertainers as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs, as it is right now with the internet.
Information is everywhere, man.
It's everywhere. Yeah. So like the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta. The only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion. So this is why the young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you, because any person got to. The dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment. These people's opinions don't count. A person on a farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach, because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not going to stay stagnated or go low because of what you think about me, or you feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young.
Right.
Like this, somebody else just said my outfit looked great. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you saying, well, he needs to throw some over Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. You got to gravitate towards the.
You got to do what works for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying to please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish.
All right, King. Like I said, it's obvious, people on social media, on his posts, 50 fans trolling, trust me. Marlon he just went through that. You know what I mean? Anyone that goes against 50 publicly, that's a major machine behind Fifth. His fans, his following. And like I said, I'm curious to see exactly what's the next move for Meech and the BMF brand altogether. Do you think 50 will give him a pass, or you think it's over? He's just out here.
Nah, it's over. Like, once you cross 50 in a way where you can't be trusted, after he done set up generational wealth for you, your family, your mother, your kids, and you willing to throw all that away for a photo op and performance at your welcome home party, yeah, it's pretty much a done deal.
Clearly, he ain't use his brain. He didn't think about it at all, because it ain't just your situation, your son as well.
The whole family.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo.
Kick the whole family out the whip. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing.
You can't tell me that you didn't think for once that 50 would have some type of feeling about you being seen with Ross. Like, come on.
Now, look, as grown men, he could have ran it by 50. Like, yo, Fifth, I know you don't rock with homie, but I want to ask you before I make a move, because homie did a whole BMF record. And it was talks that they was going to use the BMF record for the TV series. But of course, it didn't happen. But at least if they would have had that conversation and 50 would have been like, nah, I don't think it's a good idea, we wouldn't have been here. You know what I'm saying? And this is why communication is very important.
Right.
With your business partners, with your family, you know? So, yeah.
Listen, man, we just have to wait and see. You know, I figured at some point 50 would respond to the clip of Meech breaking his silence. Shout out to Flow Factory. They put that out about a month ago. But yeah, it's just been very quiet over there. Right. Salute to the homies over there. But it's just been very quiet. You know what I mean? You see Lil Meech, he getting exposed by these little industry slaws. It's not a good look. It's time to get back to business. And right now, 50 name is hot. You know, you seen what he just did with the docuseries with Diddy. So that's why I'm like, you know, this project, it could have been something serious had you really, you know, focused on what was important. The birthday party, the welcome home celebration, cool. But now you just messed yourself up. You know what I mean? And hopefully somebody else, like I said, Rick Ross, he sounded like he was eager to do some business with Meech. But yeah, you just out here looking crazy right now.
That was gaffle. You know what I'm saying? That was finesse. You know, that was cap. Anything you could think of that's fugazi, Rick Ross sold those niggas. He sold them niggas Canal Street jury, okay, on the back street. You know what I mean? Did them niggas
think he got some, you don't think he get like, you know what I mean, Lifetime, you know what I mean, Wingstop, nothing, he ain't get nothing?
Nothing. Them niggas is, you know, to my understanding, niggas is sleeping at Floyd Mayweather throwaway
That's
crib.
what Shorty was saying. That's what I mean. You putting all this business out here. Again, it's all, you know, rumored. But the point is,
allegedly.
Even with Meech speaking about the power of social media, not pleasing everyone, listen, social media definitely plays a part in your brand. You know what I mean? These blogs, and all it takes is for something like this to happen, and now everyone is showing your brand in a negative light. So you can play that game all you want, but in order for you to legitimize this BMF brand, which wouldn't have been in position to do that if it wasn't for 50, right? Turning it into a series.
Yes, sir.
This is a classic case of don't bite the hand that feeds you, man.
Bottom line.
Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right now and check out the homie Hotep's latest video, The Way It Be. All right, he's one of the hottest rappers coming out of the city of Baltimore right now. So hit the link in the description and let him know that Rip sent you. All right, y'all. Peace.
You ever had them days that be up and down when you look up, it ain't nobody around? Remember days we was broke, ain't have a dime, having motion, I can tell you about them now. When you patient, only thing you chase is time. You can't get it back, we'll put it in rewind. That's the reason why I meditate. The same reason I can fly 7 grams a side, poured up like 3 lines. That's the way that it be.
Listen, y'all, public service announcement. This Thanksgiving 2025, MREC and myself will be releasing a comedy stand-up special titled MREC and Rip Presents Mark Prince, Go Stand in the Corner. All right, now for those who are unfamiliar with comedian Mark Prince, he is one of the original members of the Knockout Kings of Comedy brand, a brand that was created by comedian Reggie Curl, rest in peace, as well as comedian Scruncho. Okay, now I'm about to bless y'all with a preview of this comedy stand-up special, and if you like what you see, make sure to hit the link in the description so y'all can set your reminder for Thanksgiving Day. All right, so y'all can check out this exclusive premiere of this comedy stand-up special titled M. Rec and Rip presents Mark Prince, Go Stand in the Corner. All right, with that being said, check out this preview. Let me know what you think, and I'll see y'all on Thanksgiving Day. All right, y'all. Peace.
Hey, so you looking for a boat? I got like a 70-foot 2 yacht in here. Just come on in here and look. Just come in here. Hold on, let me turn the light on. Hey, look at it! It even got a secret trap door. Don't worry about that. Don't mind these signs right here. Don't even look at that. We can take that off when you come in for $5,000 down. How can I do prices so cheap? Because sometimes I steal shit, but don't worry about that. I sailed in here from Compton this afternoon. Don't worry about that. I got on it, I sailed it here, everything was great. The wind, see the sails, they still work. Don't worry about that. The windows, don't even look at that. All you need is a steering wheel. Somebody took the steering wheel. Don't even look at that. It's got one engine. Don't worry about that. Or if you want to sail back and forth to like Mexico, don't worry about that.
$5 right now.
It'll start up and everything. So come down here and call us and we'll make you a deal. Call me, I'm waiting. Don't even look at
M. Rec TV.
I ain't telling Max about Jim. I ain't telling Jim about Max. I don't know nothing. I'm not claiming territory. Like I said, I'm just an open store. If your op comes into Walmart, you're going to stop going to Walmart because your op shop's there too? No.
On the publishing side, is Max B free and clear of Jim Jones?
M. Rec TV.